As everybody knows, as technology improves and we're able to do more awesome things with it, the consumer experience always takes a hit. I'm going to give an example of that today that's really been pissing me off lately, and that is self-checkout machines and just the whole process of self-checkout. Like, I was door dashing recently, and I had to press, this was at Fred Meyer's. I'm not sure what it's called on the East Coast, probably something like Freddy's or some shit, but so yeah, I was just literally grabbing a Diet Coke, and I didn't really want to touch that much of the self-checkout machine. Like, everyone's touching it all day. There's thousands of people who go through self-checkout, so I was like, all right, whatever. I don't really want to touch it. And then every single time I had to touch it, it just pissed me off more. And I think I ended up having to touch it around like 8 times just to scan my card. I got one item, and then it wouldn't let me check out until I could hit confirm goddamn near 8 times. It was like, do you want to donate? Do you have rewards? How do you want to pay? Blah, 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 blah. And there was more, by the way. And then even when I was checking it out, I like checked it out and I like put it back in my cart or something like that. And then it said like misscan error. And like someone had to come over here and be like, just scan their shit. It's just ridiculous, man. This is a problem with modern technology. As technology improves, the consumer experience just gets worse. This is so common. I'm going to just talk about this all over this channel, but it's true. As technology is better, corporations just find ways to fuck us constantly throughout everything we do. This was really short. I just needed to get this off my fucking chest. Just the process of self-checkout and the way that when things improve, they don't improve. They just find new ways to fuck us as consumers. So, yeah, that's awesome. Speaking of door dashing, I've been door dashing a lot, obviously. It's a nice segue. But I've been door dashing a ton. And I had this funny thing happen where there's 3 things. So one of them, I was delivering Indian food at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I like walk up to this guy's house. And there's like a big window to my left, but I didn't look. I like set his food down and I'm like going to take a picture of it. And I look to my left and this guy's like watching Fox News, like trying as hard as he can not to look at me. I thought that was really funny. Like I'm the boogeyman or something, bro. He couldn't even face his own actions. Another thing that happened was, so this story is actually connected into 2 parts. So one part, I'm going to these apartments and there's like a huge, to the right of the road, there's like a huge area where you can park. So somebody pulled in right in front of me, and then I pulled in right behind him, taking up as little space as I possibly could. And then he gets out of his car and he's trying to talk to me. He's like, "Are you parking here?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not parking here. I'm just delivering food." And he's like, "All right, well, I was clearly trying to park here." And I was like, "Bro," I just kind of stopped talking to him. I stopped acknowledging his existence. But there was so much room he could have parked. Like, there was so much room. And he, like, literally was about to fight me because I was just ignoring him. He's like, "Hey, hey." And I was just delivering the food. And then I also couldn't find the fucking apartment for a second. So that was like, okay. Well, I didn't think it was a problem because I was going to be fast. But then it kind of took a second. And then, yeah, he was just super pissed. He got out of his car. Like, I was like, holy shit, am I about to have to scrap with this fucking guy? Scrap over some fucking DoorDash delivery, dog? Like, Jesus Christ. So that happened. And then I was like thinking about that for a long time. I was like, okay, my strat is clearly to just ignore all conflict on my deliveries. But the next one, I was delivering like cat food and like stuff for cats. So I'm looking for the apartment. It's late at night and I'm looking for the apartment or whatever. And I just hear someone go, "Hey, hey," like in the distance, they're calling for me. And I'm like, nope, I'm not having another situation with that one motherfucker again. Like, not happening. So I'm like knocking on the door, deliver the food or the cat food or whatever. And then I'm leaving and she's like, "Oh, that was for me. Like, I was at my friend's apartment." I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm never talking to anyone ever again throughout my deliveries." And that just sounded like a bait. It sounded like someone was like trying to like lure me away. So I was like, "No way, buddy." But yeah, that was just a little, I'm trying to get back into it. This is the new area that I'm going to be doing this in. Hope you like everything about this. Obviously, it was kind of shitty because I planned on going on a rant about self-checkout, but I got to record it while it's happening because I pretty much yelled alone in my car for maybe like 10 minutes about it, you know. But by the time I sit down to do this, it just didn't really come out the same way. So expect another self-checkout rant coming in the future once it's more hot on my, mind. But I got to find a way to record on my phone because I tried to do it in the moment, but it just sounded like shit. It sounded so bad. So I'm going to find out how people do it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm going to upload once a week for the next 3 weeks. So this is one. And then the next 2 weeks, I'll have one for those weeks. I want to do more than that, but I'm just going to hold myself to that. And if I don't do that, I'll Venmo everyone who comments on this video. Or Cash App. But yeah, just comment. Don't put anything, just comment. And then I'll reply to your comment in the future if I fuck up. Mashallah, brothers.